Good morning, friends. From Sicily, this is Esther.
Alfred here.
We wanted to give you a little bit of an update with all the happenings with this coronavirus. Overnight, the Prime Minister of Italy, Giuseppe Conte, ordered a drastic measure limiting the movement of over 60 million people up north, mainly in Milan and Venice. Those are the economic capitals of Italy. It's causing havoc on people. He's also ordered that museums, nightclubs, all public gatherings be stopped. He's also, over the past few weeks, ordered the closure of schools across the country. Here in Sicily, people are worried, but they are keeping and abiding by many of those rules. In fact, in the supermarket yesterday, Alfred, I saw two friends meeting, and one of them went out to hug the other person, and the woman said, no, at this point, we're not doing it. It's a massive, massive change to the lifestyle here.
Well, you know, it's an effort to stave off a depression or a recession, because that is the economic epicenter of Italy, going up there, Milan, Lombardy, the whole area. You've got Padua, Venice, etc. And 16 million people is quite a lot, Esther. You know, it's a lot of the population of 16 million.
And we've never seen anything like this throughout history.
Well, I haven't. This is my first epidemic, a pandemic. It's really not called a pandemic yet, but I think the Italian authorities have been very transparent. You know, they're really trying to do the best they can in the situation. And believe me, all the stuff that they've been doing has worked so far, in my view. But right now, people are saying to us, can they travel? Well, guess what? As long as Rome's airport is open, and right now, today, Sunday, La Festa della Donna today, right? Mm-hmm. It's open. And I'm quite sure that all this economic stuff that's happening, closing off that area and so forth, is to try to salvage the tourist season. Without tourism, Italy, believe me. So they're doing everything possible.
Vital to the economy.
I support it. it.
There are some practical things. We want to give you a few steps that we've incorporated in our life. And mainly, you know, one of the things is keep clean. But this is stuff that we've already known. This is, you know, the virus, the flu has been around. Okay, this is not like the flu. But keeping clean, there are practical steps that you can take. So, Alfred, you've been very militant about this.
Well, hold on. Before I start that, I just want the viewers to understand that those who have died, it's tragic in Italy and all the world, but in Italy, the average age is 81 years old. So the young people have infinitesimal percentage of getting this illness. It's the elderly, okay? If you're north of 65, if you're north of 70, but the deaths have averaged, according to the New York Times, 81 years old. So that's to keep that in mind, okay? It's not the plague. We're not talking about the plague.
And here in Sicily, the numbers are low.
Yes.
And mainly there are people that came from up north. So what are some practical steps?
Okay, the first thing, obviously, for any flu, not only this one, any flu, is keeping your hands washed, Esther, okay?
Multiple times.
I wash my hands 10 times a day. I noticed that a lot of people, I was watching somebody yesterday she was giving a lecture about, you know, don't touch your face, and during her lecture she touched her face 5 or 6 times. So if you do that, wash your hands, but make sure that you have some good quality liquid soap. This one over here is an Italian brand, terrific. We use it all the time, so that's number one. So, okay.
Let's talk about the disinfectant.
All right, the disinfectant, that's number 2. We use this one, and it's just started to get around again. Before it was out, and we'll talk about it in America. We understand that it's out, but make sure that your sanitizer is 60% alcohol. Okay. Now this is a big one. This is a 300 milliliters. Excuse me. Get the small one for your car. I carry one around. I pour it in there, and when I'm out, believe me, I'm sanitizing my hands all the time.
After Alfred is in public, he goes to the market immediately, gets in the car and puts this on.
Gloves, huh? The virus lives on metal. The virus lives on handrails. The virus could live on shopping carts. Gloves, very important. Now, one more thing, Esther. Tissues. If you have to blow your nose in a tissue. If you have to cough like that, right? Tissues are really important.
Your cousin Josephine taught me that one.
She taught that one over there?
Yeah.
Washing your hands, though, is the most important. Now, what happens if you can't find it? I understand there's a shortage in the States with the sanitizer
You can make it
right
at
now.
home.
You can make it at home. What do we have here?
96% alcohol?
Alcohol.
96% pure alcohol.
Make it
But
50%.
it dries your hand and it doesn't smell. So
Wait
what
a
do we
minute.
add to it?
50% alcohol and 50% aloe
Aloe
vera.
vera.
And if you wanted to make it smell nice and pretty, get yourself a nice essence. We use the orange essence.
But they have the black pepper, they have the
have
lemon ones.
But this is Sicilian orange from Syracuse. 3 or 4 drops. Sometimes I just want to nibble on my hand. They taste, they taste so good.
Okay, so a couple of final notes, okay? So Sicily's here. Sicilians are resilient, and this too shall pass.
Well, besides that, every day that passes from now on works to Sicily's benefit. Why do I say that? Because every day the sun gets closer, allegedly, and the temperature gets warmer. For everything that I've read, and I'm not an expert, I'm simply me, Alfred, if it gets to be 75 degrees, the virus cannot live. So within 2 or 3 outside 4 weeks, guess what the temperature will be here? So it'll be okay. What I'm worried about, and what she's worried about, is what happened up north when irresponsible kids last night, as soon as they heard the noise, they fled. Roughly several hundred of them, okay?
Understandably, it's caused a lot of chaos, scare, and fear.
But here's what they don't understand. If they come back to Sicily and they go to their home, maybe they have an elderly father or a grandfather there, they're going to give that virus, because they're not self-quarantining, to their beloved relative. So follow the rules, okay? That's my view. Follow the rules. And in the States, these things that we're talking about, implement them in the States. I think washing your hands, using hand sanitizer,
anyway.
standing 1 meter away from people. A meter, that's a little over 3 feet away. Don't kiss, right? You can go like, how does Spock do it? If you want to shake hands, or one of those deals.
Or one of these deals.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Eliminate.
so meanwhile, we've got our videos. We've got a library full of videos, over 50 videos at www.youmeandsicily.com. Also on our Facebook, www.youmeandsicily.com. We will be posting daily stuff here from Sicily. So, okay, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Ciao.